I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Glenn Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke at some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against a cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audits. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. But I'm in a stall, she cried. Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom, DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while. The woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. Absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. That was great.
Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, Hezokuai land. Great to see all you beautiful people here once again this beautiful Tuesday morning. And let's say hello to all you people, see who's all here today. Let me go ahead and get that off the screen. All right. Looks like first today was Vestige of Peace. What's up, Vestige? Good to see you as always. Love it, love you, love having you here. And everybody else as well. Look at this. We got Little Chihuahua Big World in the house. What's up? Oh, and I saw something yesterday. You're gonna be interested in this one, Vestige. Or Little Chihuahua, both of you. Gamer 88, what's up? Good to see you. Space Trucker, resident Deep Purple fan in the house, Peck from Australia. Yes, hi, how you doing, buddy? P. Barnes the second, the Ultimate Taser Daddy. I guess he's the second, so he'd be the Ultimate Taser Daddy's son. Oh no, someone overslept today. Uh-oh. I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, Message of Peace. What's up, Lord KJW? How's it going, Phil? Hello. How's it going? All right, let's see. Who do we got? We got Danciality, Greg Jonick in the house. That's right. Yes. I know it happens. Let's see. Message of Peace, Space Predator, P. Barnes, Archangel 3. Good morning. That's right. Phil, what's up, P. Barnes? Message of Peace. Archangel, who else is here? Let's see. Little Chihuahua. Lord KJW. Greg Jonick. Grandpa's in the house. What's up? Good to see ya. All right. Let's see. Pack, P. Barnes, Phil, Archangel. Coffee time indeed. Let's see. P. Barnes, Vestige of Peace, Archangel. What am I missing? Lord KJW. Icus in the house. What's up, Icus? Great to see you as always. All right, Methodist Dave in the house. What's up? Let's see, Scott Ammo. Hey. Salacious. Yes, the one and only Salacious is here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Good morning, Scrumptious Rise and Shine with Hezokuai crew. The Rashers. That's right. We don't fool around, baby. Oh, look, we got a Bob from the Graham and Bob Show come to visit. All right. No one told me it was Tie-Dye Tuesday. Love the shirt. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Tie-Dye Tuesday. I like that. I didn't even think of it. I just threw this on because I like it. P. Barnes, Salacious, Message of Peace. Damian Paxson, what's up? Good to have you here. Methodist Dave, Archangel 3. All right, I think we're caught up for the names for the morning for now. But, ladies and gentlemen, it has come to my attention that I already got myself a 1999 super chat from Phil. It occurred to me that I diluted my chances to win, so I need to rectify that. And I need to make my servant dance. All right, here you go, buddy. We're starting off with our first Hezokuai Happy Dance of the day. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And ladies and gentlemen, we got $5 from £5 from Welsh News Network. Good morning, all. Hit that like button, y'all depraved bar stewards. That's right. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. I love the support. You guys are the best. Best fans in the world I got. I'll tell you what. But on a serious note, for those of you who've been following the show, you know that at some point yesterday, News Now Voodoo snuck out. Since then, I got him back. He films everything, so I got the whole thing on film, but it's a whole bunch of short clips that he made. So I'm still editing them all together. So that video might come out later today or tomorrow. But wait till you see what he did once he got out. It didn't take long for me to catch him, but that little brat, oh man, he's a troublemaker. But anyway, in the meantime, it turns out, because for those of you who've been following along, you might be aware that there's more in the universe, on Earth, there is ever going to be a total of 8 of these things in existence. And that's it. Salacious is never going to make another one after that. So that's all. But there are already a few others floating around out there in the ether of the universe somewhere. And apparently, they're starting to work together. There's some kind of News Now Voodoo tribe conspiracy going on. And if you don't believe me, I found some evidence yesterday. So I want to show you guys. This is scary, man. It's spreading like a virus. All right, get ready for this, guys. This is big breaking news.
Hey guys, I'm here in front of the post office, getting ready to do a First Amendment audit. Well, now this guy sounds familiar right here. Stop it! You're. So here I am in front of the boxes. Oh, be careful! Be careful! So that makes sense, but around this corner. Okay, no tyrants. Or boxes. Okay, alright, plenty of boxes. That's good, that's good. Keep the customers happy. He needs to learn better. Watch out, watch out! Oh! No tyrants. Thank goodness, no tyrants. I hate tyrants. And I'm sure as soon as I get there, they're going to see our recording. Watch out. They're going to slam it in the ground and pay me. Oh, yeah, they will. They will. Be careful. Oh. Thank goodness. Okay, all right. So we got post office boxes in the post office. Of course we do. All right, so let's see. What else do we got here? He needs to learn a lot more. We're not going to teach him.
So as you can clearly see, this other frauditor, I think his name was News Now Douche Canoe, is actually a little bit older than News Now Voodoo. And he's watching him and saying, like, he could teach him better. That News Now Douche Canoe, you think News Now Voodoo's bad. News Now Douche Canoe is trouble. He's retired from auditing for the moment, but we'll see. But in the meantime, Archangel 3 for $2 says, I need a doll too, dagnabbit. And here's your happy dance. All right. Yes, love it. Thank you so much. And this video we are watching is from Little Chihuahua Big World. So let's give a round of applause to Little Chihuahua Big World. Great sense of humor, great supporters of the channel. Let's see what else I got to say. News Now Douche Canoe down here.
Come on, Voodoo. Oh, the tyranny! The tyranny! Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute, where's poster 7? You said showing poster 7. Show poster 7. Oh, that's the way they usually are. They gotta film us. Damn it, they always gotta film. Alright, that's what we needed was poster 7. See, he's probably learning poster 7. Yeah, just remember the part you're supposed to read now, Voodoo. No, not the whole thing, just the one about photography.
FYI, since Potluck is asking, FYI, the frauditor in the video is News Now Voodoo. The frauditor that's watching the video and commenting on it is News Now Douche Canoe. So yeah, and apparently, Little Chihuahua Big World caught News Now Douche Canoe and causing some trouble and decided to go ahead and film this. So again, let's watch it through, see what else happens here. If we learn anything from Douche Canoe, I don't know.
Alright. Anyway, poster 7, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest poster in the world, poster 7. It gives anyone who owns a camera the right to do. Oh, yeah, that has it all sense now. I'm outside now. Uh-oh. You're outside, Voodoo. Be careful. Terrible post office. They were evil. They fail anyway. In there, all of them. Every single one of them was terrible. They failed miserably. They do. Hiding from me, refusing me service. I don't know why no one showed up. Watch out. Watch your back, Voodoo. Watch your back. Just because I have. He better watch his back. He's actually you get hurt. Be careful. Oh, who's this Hezokuai? I want his name. I want to know where he's at. Oh no! What are you fixing to do? He didn't do nothing wrong. Why is he under house arrest? Quit tasing them. Oh, the tyranny. Oh my gosh, Voodoo. Oh no, Voodoo. Voodoo. Stop it. Oh no. He's in the car. Stop it. Make him stop somebody. Come on. News Now Voodoo. Help him. Yeah, First Amendment Audit. Have a press. Help him. The handbook sometimes use at your house. You don't have to show them every time. Hey, help him. Have a nice day. Give me money. Okay, everybody, you heard News Now Voodoo. He needs money. He's been tased and he did nothing wrong. And so we've got to get him out of house arrest. Come on, guys. They send money for anything. Links will be in the description. And we just got to get News Now Voodoo out of trouble. So long, suckers.
That was great stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful stuff by Little Chihuahua Big World. Love it. It's funny because I see people in the chat talking about, I keep emailing Hezokuai, but he never answers my emails. And then someone else is like, yeah, he does that. And what's funny is because before I read that, I was reading an email from the Forgiven Jerry saying, how come you never read my emails? I get a lot of emails every day. It's hard to keep up sometimes, man. I always try to answer the most important ones first. Not that you guys aren't important, but I'll tell you right now, because it's big news for the channel in general anyway. I just got an email from Debos Nation agreeing to be on a future episode of the Saturday Night Snafu. Yeah. So that's my priority email right now. Now there's a lot of good stuff going on in the world right now. So I noticed a couple people brought this up. That's all right, Nikki Small Boy, you're all good. We were showing a video where this new well, I guess it's not a new Frauditor, but new to us. News Now Douche Canoe, an old school Frauditor, watched News Now Voodoo's video and was giving him tips on like what he was doing wrong during the fraudit. Because apparently News Now Douche Canoe's an old school Frauditor trying to teach News Now Voodoo how to get it done. In real life, one of the very limited edition dolls went to Little Chihuahua Big World, and that's News Now Douche Canoe, and they actually used them to make the video. It's good stuff. All right, check your email, Hez. All right, let's see. What do I got? Your live stream. Hey, all right. Let's see. Oh no. There's I didn't do anything wrong. What happened was I mean, really I'll tell you the 100% honest truth. I was up. I was up and about and doing my thing. I got into a conversation with somebody. I got into a conversation with somebody, and we were just talking, whatever, la da da, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And then I looked at my watch, or the clock, and it was 6:48, and I'm like, my show starts in like less than in 11 minutes. So that's why I didn't show up right away in everyone's feed. I apologize for that. But it looks like we got all of our regulars here at the moment, so everyone knows. And we got $4.99 from Phil. Yes. Contributing to News Now Voodoo's lawyer fund. Free voodoo from the Trident of Hez. I love it. And here's your Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Bark. Who's the first to use bark on the douche canoe? I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. You guys are great. I love you guys. Anyway, let's see. There was a super chat from Archangel earlier that I missed. Let me see. Where is it? Well, I didn't remember missing it. This one, I need a doll. Yeah, I did that one. I'll do it again because I like my Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Yes. Good stuff. Anyway. Hey, Script Cat's in the house. What's up, Script? Always great to see you. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Brian Showman's in the house. What's up? All right, we're filling up. So anyway, some people have been asking about this because I knew I promised y'all yesterday I'd bring it up again today. I don't see him in the chat yet. That's why I wasn't talking about it yet, but whatever. Maybe he won't show up. This whole thing with Upstate New York audits. So last night he actually ended up going on Big Wes's channel, and afterwards he did his scheduled interview with Frauditor Reaper. I don't know why my throat's giving me a hard time today. But anyway, so I'm watching this guy, and well, before I get into anything, we got Welsh News Network with 5 more pounds. I never get an invite to be on the show. Boo! Anti-Welsh discrimination, I'll tell you. That's right. I apologize. For that matter, I'm going to have to book you for June, whether you like it or not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's Welsh's Hezokuai happy dance. All right, thank you so much. Seriously, like, you want to be on in June? What do we got? What are my open days in June? No. Salacious, because I'd be more than happy to have you. Like, seriously, if you want to be on, I'm not going to say no. Not to you, anyway. Let's see. I'll pull up my calendar here. We could do this right here and right now, Dagnabbit. If you're serious and you actually want to be on the show, I got oh no, June's all full now. So it would have to be in July. You got any Saturdays in July that you're available? I'll be happy to put you on. Pick a date and I'll be there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first guest for July literally just confirmed right now, July 1st. I just said it, July 1st, Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. The Welsh News Network. I'm writing it down, so if you change your mind, you got to do it quick before I hit enter. I don't see it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our first guest for July. We got the Welsh News Network. Thank you so much for agreeing to be on the show. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. So add that to your calendar, Salacious. On July 1st, we're going to have Welsh News Network as a guest on the Saturday Night Snafu with Hezokuai and the Frauditor News Network. All right. Love it, love it, love it. All righty. And so, that being said, getting back to my story about upstate New York audits. So, I don't know if any of you noticed. I take credit for it. I'm not entirely sure that I deserve the credit, but I take it because what happened? So yesterday morning, Upstate New York Audits is in here, and I'm calling him out on all of his BS. And one of the things that I said was, he's like, well, that's because he's telling me, well, no, that video doesn't count because it's this other thing was going on and I filmed it. Okay. So I show a different video. Oh, well, that video doesn't count because that wasn't actually an audit, even though the video was called First Amendment Audit. So I'm like, okay, let me pick a different one. He's like, oh, well, that video doesn't count because that's not an audit either. And it's like, well, wait a minute. All of these quote unquote audits, right? Like you call yourself Upstate New York Audit, and all of your videos are titled First Amendment Audit, and yet you're not doing any audits according to you in any of these videos. So what is that? Just clickbait? All of a sudden, his name is changed. Now his channel is called Tours or News or something like that. I could look it up real quick. Upper New York State, not audits anymore. Oh, it's New York Public Tour. That's the name of his channel now. He changed it to New York Public Tour. So I was thinking that since he changed it yesterday, that maybe he changed it after I called him out on the fact that all of his channels called audits. Because he kept telling me that none of his videos were audits. It's like, well, you call yourself audits, and the videos are called This Is an Audit. And then all of a sudden he changed his name. So I take credit for that. Thank you. Pat myself on the back. So anyway, after going through the whole thing and listening to everything he had to say on those other two channels, I've come to the realization that I believe now, I could be wrong, I don't know, but I firmly believe at this point, after listening to him talk yesterday for so many hours between what he was doing on Big Wes's channel and what he was doing on Frauditor Reaper's channel, I firmly believe that the guy is not a regular, like, douche canoe frauditor. I think the guy is actually kind of a victim of this whole frauditor thing. I always like to call these guys idiots and say they're stupid, but really I can do that because most of them, like Sean Paul Reyes, isn't actually an dictionary definition idiot, right? He's just playing a game and he knows damn well that it's a game and he keeps playing it. And so he deserves to be called an idiot because screw him for playing that game. Because it's a disingenuous, dishonest, annoying, extremely dangerous game, depending on the situation and who you're playing it with. But this guy, I really think that News Now enemy's here today, just so you know. Anyway, I think this guy really does have something wrong. Like, I think he's a little slow, right? His belfry is got a little too many bats in it or something. Like he ain't all there in the head. Like legitimately not like. So I don't want to just he's just an idiot or whatever because like he, I think there actually is something wrong with him, and I think he sort of saw these audits online and sort of fell victim to the idea, not understanding that it's just a scam, that it's just a game, and thinking like, oh, this is like a thing that people do. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, maybe he's playing the game too intentionally, lying about everything. But the way he spoke, I honestly think that maybe there's actually something wrong with the guy. Like actually wrong. And I almost feel guilty making fun of somebody who obviously actually has real problems. It isn't just because that's part of the whole thing, right? Is like the more intelligent, and I mean, I don't want to give any of these guys credit for intelligence, but the point is, the more intelligent one of these guys are, the more of an idiot they are to me because they should know better, but they're still out there doing this crap, which means they're doing it intentionally, which means they're doing it on purpose, which means that they deserve no respect at all. What's up, Arby? So I feel no guilt from grabbing Voodoo and tasing him in the face. I'm sorry, I didn't do Now that all being said, so yeah, I just wanted to address that. It's what's up, Naomi? Good to see ya. Good to have you here. Nice puppy. So yeah, it's amazing. He's certifiably stupid. He knows what he's doing and is just really good at coming across as stupid. I guess I don't know. Again, one of the things I did want to point out though, because there was this huge controversy yesterday at Frauditor Reaper's channel. It's so crazy because they were trying to break down the bar video, and they never got past the first 5 seconds because he kept arguing about the other guy cambacking him, right? And he kept arguing about because the guy had a sticker on his phone. He kept saying, "You see the white? You see the white? That's his phone. That's his phone." And then and I'm me. We're no. That's like his hand or just the way the light's bouncing off of his something. And I'm like, no. Because you're missing wrong. I've it all figured. So the dude that was standing outside the bar had a sweater, a hoodie on, and his hoodie had writing on it. And the writing says, you can choose your own, you can have your own opinion, but you can't have your own facts, with a little American flag right underneath the writing right here in the middle. And the writing across the chest with the little American flag like right here in the center, right? Because it's a black shirt with white writing, it was a white flag. Okay? So from a distance, it just looked like a white blotch. That's what he was seeing. And that's what he was arguing is proof that the guy had his phone out. But when you watch the video, you see the guy comes out with a beer in his hand, looks over, sees some dudes filming him, puts his beer down, lights a cigarette, then pulls his phone out, turns on his camera, and then starts filming the guy. So he spent almost the whole time he was on arguing about that little white spot being proof that he was holding up his camera the whole time. No, that little white spot was from a distance. It was the little white flag on his shirt. That's what he was seeing. That's what he was looking at. That's what he was arguing about the whole time he was on. So they didn't even get a chance to get into anything because he just wanted to argue about the white dot on the guy's shirt and whether or not it was a white dot on his shirt, his hand, or the sticker on the back of his phone. And I'm sitting there watching this. I'm like, it's the picture on his shirt. All you had to do, because this is how I found out, all you had to do was fast forward about 30 seconds to when he walks up to the guy, and you could see the shirt clearly once he gets up close to the guy to realize that that's what he was looking at. What's up, Care Bear? Good to see you. All right, good to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Who put Hez in a slap chop? That would suck. Those things hurt. What's up, Katie said? Let's see. Roisin in the house. What's up? Hi. All right. Great to see you. Always good to have you here. Man, that's amazing. Got Vestige of Peace, KTZ, Roisin. Oh my goodness, so many beautiful people in here today. Anastasia Beaverhausen. Oh my goodness gracious me. I got the best fans in the world. Good morning, all you weirdos. That's right. And speaking of weirdos, we were just talking about Upstate New York Audits, who changed his name to New York Public Tour. Yeah, just how he kept arguing about nothing yesterday, but didn't make a point about anything. So, yippee. So what's up? I'm sorry, just looking at something real quick. All right, so that all being said, let's go ahead and begin with our first video today. This one's a Blackheart Night video. Yay, Blackheart! It's called "How Stupid Can a Frauditor Be?" And that's a good question because they can be really, 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 really dumb. So let's see what we got here. How Stupid Can a Frauditor Be by Blackheart Night. Enjoy.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in a live stream that involved a number of content creators, including myself, Fraudit Wrangler, Big West Criminal Watch, Frauditor Reaper, Frauditor News Network, Corrections 101, and a number of others. And Upstate New York Audits decided to show up. Well, he's called New York Public Tour now. He wants to give his side of the events of what happened recently at a local bar where he ended up going to the emergency room due to one of his audits. However, it ended up being a hilarious showing considering that he admitted to having less than an 8th grade education and that he was wanting to be a teacher so he could teach everybody everything he knows, which doesn't appear to be that much. Now, he was on there for a good 2 hours before everybody started going to bed because, it's pretty late. So I'm going to have to divide it up into several parts because, you know what? This is a pure piece of comedy gold right here because you get to witness the kind of stupidity that only a low-tier frauditor like him can show. So without further ado, let's go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Behind stage. You guys want me to
bring him
bring him in?
on up? I don't care. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care.
So guys, we got
Apparently I'm a poozy, but whatever that
Frauditor News
means.
Network, yeah. Get in here, Frauditor News Network. You missed it. I wish you would have been in here earlier. We had CRA audits in the live chat. Now we got another Upstate. These frauditors.
Well, that's okay, sister. I tagged in for you. I tagged in for you, Miss Cupcake.
Of course, News Network. You can join the panel anytime. Anytime you can join my live. Shout out to Frauditor News Network.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Great.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey,
How are
everyone.
you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm better. I'm better in CRA. He's
Good.
somewhere getting a diaper change and needing a safe space.
He's in the corner sucking his thumb right now.
Yeah, we forgot to give him a safe word.
All right, guys,
Okay, sorry I missed the CRA interview. I wasn't on my computer, but I'm here now.
That's all
That's
good.
okay.
You randomly joined our live.
Wow. Okay. So this is actually interesting because I was looking at this earlier, but I was just looking at it. And because those of you who were here this morning know that I kind of got started late this morning. I was on this panel when it was with CRA. I think who all was there? Because I know Katie's Ed was there. So it was me, you. I think Wrangler was there at the time. Corrections. I think Blackheart was up there. But what's weird is I didn't realize that after I left, and then CRA left, that later on Upstate New York left. Because I was just talking about Upstate New York. And it's just a coincidence that I thought this was showing the highlights of the CRA part. So this is actually fascinating that I was just talking about this guy, and now the first video I chose that I wanted to watch this morning is talking about him again. Wow. All righty. The coincidences are amazing.
Live and just hopped on it. Now we have Upstate in here.
Yay, fun.
Prepare yourself, guys.
Well, I wanted to hear, the opinion of a real New Yorker. So,
Hello, Upstate. Welcome to the show.
What's going on, Upstate?
How much?
Give your opening statement.
I love my brother.
You got a minute and a half. Go.
A minute and a half for what?
Give your statement. What do you want to say?
Big Wes is the one who's been wanting to bring me on panels, to ask questions or whatever you guys want to do. I mean, I'm here. I'm here to answer.
I mean, why do you want to be here? Like, what do you want to prove here?
I didn't say I wanted to be on. What Big West is the one who's. You guys are the ones who've been doing videos on me. Talking crap about.
Do you want to defend yourself?
I made one video of you at the bar.
What do you guys want to know? What do you got questions about?
What happened at the bar?
In the first place?
Yeah.
Well, they came out harassing me, and I defended myself. I'm a grown man.
What
define harassing?
Yeah. What were they saying? What were they doing? You're saying to harass you?
Calling me sex offender.
Are you
claiming at the school? If I was a sex offender, don't you think you could find that out?
I don't know anything about you. This is the first time I've even heard of you. So
okay, my name's Nancy Merritt.
Okay.
So you can look it up all you want. If people want to claim that I'm a sex offender, there's a public registry.
Hey, Upstate, let's try to keep it PG. I don't want to talk about topics like that too much. But
it was asked, so I answered.
A lot of people don't know much about you. Do you want to tell us why you got into auditing?
Well, to begin with, my channel's not like any others. I have how many? I'm gonna say close to 150
Yeah, that's
videos.
what we all hear.
All places like the post office, the
they
library,
all seem the same to me.
the court buildings, clerk's offices, all that. And I've never once been asked to stop recording. I've never once been asked to leave. I've never once been given an issue by a government official in any of my videos.
What makes
What tyranny are you? What tyranny are you exposing doing your auditing?
I never said I was.
Then why do it?
Because I'm allowed to. Because the government officials that I record allow.
Toddler response. What prompted you to start doing it in the first place?
Education for myself and others.
Have you been educated?
Have I been? I learn every day.
Where did you get your undergrad degree from?
Never said I did.
Did you graduate high school?
I have to have a graduate's degree in order to go out and learn stuff.
No, but you're saying you're out to educate other people. What's your educational credentials?
I don't have any 8th grade dropout.
Well, dude, in the United States, you have to have a bare minimum of a bachelor's degree to be able to be a professional educator, like a teacher, where you can teach in an actual class. and go through training in a traditional college setting where you learn the skills needed to deal with students, such as classroom discipline, learn how to use state standard tools to help you in your day-to-day activities, learn lesson planning, go through ethics training courses, just to name a few other things. I mean, it is extensive training.
I'll tell you what, I'm actually fascinated by this now because, you know, the way that we started today talking about this guy, and now the fact that this came before yesterday, and I wish I would have saw this before yesterday because it puts so much more of what I was saying earlier about this guy into perspective. He's an 8th grade dropout. What was I just saying earlier? That I actually think that this guy might actually be not all there up here. Not just a douche canoe because he found out, hey, I could get paid to be a douche canoe, so I'm doing it on purpose, but maybe because he actually doesn't know any better. Why are you filming? Because I can. When other people say that, it's part of their scam. Him, he actually believes it. Why is the reason? Well, because there's a reason. Right, what is it? Well, yeah. Okay, but why do you do it? Yes, because, right. Right. Why do you go out there and film? Yes. He's not being coy. That's actually how his mind works. That's the thing. That's the difference. When you ask Rogue Nation or Long Island Audit or, you know, any one of these other douchebags, these butterbrain douche canoes, why they're out there frauditing, and they say, oh, well, because it's legal. Oh, well, because I can. That's just part of the game. And they know it. But this guy, he's actually answering the questions with what he thinks is a legitimate answer. Why are you filming? Well, because my phone has a record button on it. That's why? Well, I mean, yeah. Like, what? Oh, man.
Or you can go through Texas Teachers of Tomorrow to get those same skills if you did not go the traditional route. So, dude, if you want to become a teacher, you are far, far from it. So let's continue on and listen to the more of his stupidity as this shining example, the Dunning-Kruger effect, speaks.
Well,
Eighth grade, did you say? Sorry, I didn't hear that. Did you say 8th grade?
Correct.
Okay.
But you're going to teach others.
Because I don't have a
Grade dropout,
high school
he's
education
wanting
or
to
college
be an
education
educator.
means that I can't teach somebody something.
No, I don't believe that. I don't have.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have a master's
said,
or a doctorate, and I teach people on my channel every day.
And you've never heard me act like I know everything or like I know the law or the Constitution or anything like that. I'm learning every single day. I've never grown up with the Constitution in my life or law in my life like that, but I'm learning, and I am absolutely teaching. They may be.
But if you don't know it, how can you teach others?
I know enough of it. I know enough.
What's enough? What do you define as enough?
Just the First Amendment is the only thing I know. Absolutely. At the moment.
Do you monetize your videos?
Okay, you only know the First Amendment. That's not exactly enough to know about the Constitution, considering it has 27 amendments and 7 articles that define the government. So I don't think you're exactly qualified to teach anybody about anything about the Constitution, if that's what you want to do. But yeah, I don't think it's going to work out for you because you know what? Like I said, Dunning-Kruger effect. You know just enough to be dangerous, but no, you don't know enough to really understand the subject.
My channel is monetized, but I have not received a dime.
Why do you keep doing it then? I don't understand.
Like I said, because I'm allowed to, because the government officials.
That's not an answer.
See, and now you laugh. You're not even letting me finish the count.
No, go ahead. Let him finish.
Because the people that I record allow me to, not because I feel that the Constitution allows me to, but the people that I record do not care.
What makes you different than the other auditor channels?
Because I don't force my opinion on other people. I'm not out there trying to gain attention, you know, like going into places that I know I'm not supposed to be.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Like I said, I don't go to a building to record just because I feel the Constitution gives me that right. I do it because the government officials in those buildings allow me to. They don't care that I record
Okay.
them.
Now, like I said, I don't know anything about your channel. Just consider me new. I'm new here. Does somebody else who has watched his videos know about him? Do you want to fill me in on what his channel's about?
I can tell you what's up.
No, I'm asking somebody else who's not you to give me their perspective.
All right, hold on.
Well-
Do you want to? I seen one video that he did at a bar, and there was like 13 or 14 people in there. A bunch of dudes try to fight him, and I reacted to the video. And ever since he's followed me, I haven't seen any of your other videos that you did. I'm kind of curious. What happened at that bar? Like when the dude ended up coming to your house or something. You said you live right around the corner from that.
Whatever. This is all the same stuff that we've been through the last couple of days with this douche canoe. But here's the thing, and this is the one question about the guy that I have, that after listening to all of this and listening to him talk yesterday with Big West for an hour or two, and then listening to him talk with Frauditor Reaper for over an hour, there's still one question that I never got answered from him, that I still have, that I think, and this is where I came up with the theory that maybe his mind literally isn't working properly. What's up, Sean? What's up, Holden? What's up, Deb? Is that I think he really truly doesn't understand. Like, I think he really is like, again, I don't mind calling people idiots that obviously know better and are just being stupid to try and scam people and grift people and make money, right? As opposed to someone who actually is like something particularly wrong with their brain. You know, that's when it gets to the point where you're actually being mean, you know. And I'm not trying to do that. But what I don't understand is how, even if he isn't that sharp, how does his mind make this connection that, because his whole story, his whole scenario, his whole everything is that he moved into a new neighborhood, somebody who doesn't like him, a friend of his girlfriend or whatever, who doesn't like him, decides, since he's just moving into this new neighborhood, to start spreading a rumor all over the neighborhood that this guy is some kind of a sex offender, to destroy his reputation with the whole neighborhood as soon as he gets there and make everybody hate him. So even if that version of events is true, even if there's absolutely no line, no disingenuousness, that that's exactly what happened, if somebody does that to you, and now the entire neighborhood hates your guts because they believe this lie about you, how do you prove them wrong? How do you make them understand that you're actually a good guy and that this was just some idiot lying about you? You grab your camera and you pick fights with everybody in the neighborhood all day, every day. Like, wouldn't that just make everybody else hate you even more? Like, everything he's doing is he is making his own situation worse. Again, even if he's being perfectly honest about how he started, how it started, and that it wasn't his fault, the way he dealt with that is his fault, his choice, his options. He didn't go around meeting people in the neighborhood and explaining his situation. He went around with a camera filming people, and when they say, please don't film me, he's like, oh no, I have to film you. I have to film you whether you like it or not. I'm out here filming and you can't stop me. So how dare, and pulling the old Frauditors scheme. Except on the people in the neighborhood because they don't like him. And again, his big excuse is, well, since everyone in the neighborhood hates me, I like to have my phone recording all the time so that if somebody tries to jump me, I'll have the evidence on film. So I can kind of see that. But when somebody's standing outside of, like, when you're standing outside of the bar, pointing your camera at the bar for 20 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, and then somebody comes out and says, "What are you doing filming?" He said, "Go back in there, mind your own business. Screw you." Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Anyway, that's enough on his dumbass. I've been talking about him for 2 days. No, wrong, wrong, wrong. That would be the equivalent in the United States of me starting a band. I'm Hezokuai, right? And I start a band, and the band is called Davy Crockett. I'm not Davy Crockett. I'm Hezokuai. Ian Anderson is the singer of the band Jethro Tull, but Jethro Tull was a real dude, just like Davy Crockett was a real dude. And the band is named after Jethro Tull. So there. I'm sorry. I'm just, when it comes to rock and roll, baby, I could do a whole podcast just with me talking about rock and roll history. I love that stuff. I think he's going about this the wrong way. I don't think he's a frauditor either. I think, like I said, I think that to a certain extent, he was someone who was a victim of the frauditors. I think he is a perfect example of one of the many reasons why frauditing is bad. Because you get somebody who doesn't even have an 8th grade education and is having some problems in his life, sees frauditors on the internet and thinks, "There's my answer." 1999 from Phil. As you're on track, he did something that he may not understand and he can't make a connection. He has comprehension problems. He can't comprehend what is being said or the consequences of his actions in any real manner. Exactly. And you are gonna get a Hezekiah happy dance. All right. And of course, apparently Billy Yank says I missed his. And so one more happy dance for Billy Yank. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, just because I love all you guys so much, I'm going to give you guys one on the house. All right, here we go. All right. And oh my goodness gracious me, we got another $2 from Kova42 for another Hezekiah happy dance. Here we go. All right. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are the best. I got the best fans in the world. The best fans in the world. Yeah. Leinard Skynard. Now you're going to tell us who Leonard is from Leonard Skinner. Well, I mean, if you want, I could just start with the 1930s Blues Clues. Blues Cruise. I didn't mean for that to happen. It just did. Yes. And how that all led eventually to what became ultimately rock and roll. Get the oxygen bottle out. I think they named the band after a gym teacher. I wouldn't doubt it. The Blues Cruise. Yes. Hey, you know what's another one is an Inagata Davida. Because he was drunk and he had the idea of calling the song In the Garden of Eden. But because he was drunk, he said, "Hey guys, we should call the song In the Garden of Eden." Inagata Davida? Okay, cool. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, the next thing I want to show you guys is the new Ragical the Unhallowed Night video. Yes, because we all love Ragical. And This is good stuff. Good stuff. It's called Frauditor Gets Fried, Roasted, Served, and then is Ignored. Love it, love it, love it. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Aragical.
As I stay behind the line, I am good. Try it.
If you're someplace where you're not supposed to be.
Try it. I've never been past that line.
Not about trying.
Try it.
That's
I have an issue with your department.
What the hell did I walk in on? Is that like the Frauditor version of I'm not touching you? Almost like the opposite of don't touch me.
Okay, well,
Get your supervisor.
I don't care.
Nash, get your supervisor.
Well, I don't care. No, my supervisor's busy.
Nope, get your supervisor.
And so what you're gonna do is I advised you, if you go anywhere across that line.
I've never been past that line.
Supposed to be.
I've never been past.
Okay. Right off the rip, ladies and gentlemen. I love this. 30 seconds in, not even. What is this? 39 seconds in. What are we looking at? I'm going to make the picture this still big real quick again. So what are we looking at? There's obviously a fire. Right here, look at all this smoke. There's fire trucks, there's police areas taped off, fire trucks over here, people, smoke billowing out of this building. There's obviously a fire. So what happens when you're walking down the street and you see there's a fire and you pull out your phone and you start filming it? And a cop comes up to you and says, hey, just make sure you don't cross that line over there. Now, if you're a human with a soul, what you do is you say, sure, yeah, no, I'm not going to, yeah, no problem. I don't want to get too close. I'll get hurt. It's all good, whatever. But if you're a frauditor, when the cop says, hey, don't go back there, you say, I never went back there. Get your supervisor. Stop the fire. Forget the fighting the fire. Forget saving the people. You told me not to cross that line. Now you have to stop everything and get your people here to bow down before me now because I have a camera. Screw saving people's lives. Screw fighting the fire. You get your supervisor down here now. How dare you tell me not to get too close to the fire? Ah! Like, seriously? Like, why do these people do this? There's literally a fire burning right behind this cop's head. All these fire trucks. Oh, the cop is just saying, please don't cross this line. And instead of saying, okay, and filming the fire, because she said that, he's going to get in this big fight and make her and her supervisor and everybody stop fighting the fire and come talk to him because he demands their attention because how dare she tell him where to stand? She was just letting him know, don't cross that point. That's a dangerous area. The area is cut off. Oh my God, what a horrible tyrant. How dare she not want this guy to get in the way of fighting a freaking... You can see the smoke billowing out of the building behind her. Like, what the hell is wrong with these people?
That's that line.
You don't have a problem.
Okay, then get out of my face.
Okay, well, you get
Out of my face. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. Out of my face. Yes, you are.
I'm standing right here.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we got another tiny man syndrome trying to, enforce his non-existent power. You're dismissed, really? Shut your mouth, you pathetic man-child.
You don't miss me.
You're a public servant.
Oh, that's right, but I'm not your servant.
Oh, what now, Frauditor? You just got fried, roasted, and served all at the same time, within a second.
And I can walk anywhere around the streets that's not blocked off.
You that you can't go someplace.
No, you cannot.
You can't go anywhere.
No, you can't. As long as there's tape up, I cannot cross tape.
If I tell you,
nope, you're wrong.
You're not gonna go.
You're wrong.
Not gonna go.
I'm walking that way, and I will walk all the way around.
Okay. That's fine.
As long as there's no tape, I can walk. So you're putting tape up that way. I can go down that way and walk all the way around.
So let's just, I mean, they keep doing this kind of nonsense. Let's just put it in perspective. This grown-ass man woke up, saw that there's some kind of fire at local whatever that is, which ironically brings us to the second point I was going to make. Frauditors always tell us they are journalists. We have no idea why the fire department is here. Where's the story? What are you doing? You're just harassing because reasons.
That's fine. I'll get your supervisor. I'll get your supervisor. 'Cause I'll be filing a complaint against you.
And what exactly would that complaint be? They are well within their rights to tell you to get the fuck away from the fire truck. It might have something to do with your complete lack of journalistic integrity right there, because you have no idea what's going on. She does know what's going on, so she has to protect your stupidity from hurting yourself. I'm all for dumbs doing it dumb and then actually being held accountable for the dumbs they do and the harm they cause to themselves. You know, just giving them some incentive to learn stuff instead of being the perpetual childish contrarian.
Which lieutenant's over here? So you're putting it all the way across the road now?
So you crossing the line.
Give me a supervisor.
You're crossing the line.
That was not there when I said.
See, Regical's making a great point. And like right now, what's going on, right? So she says you can't walk back here. He says you can't tell me that. There has to be tape. Okay, fine. I'll put up the tape then. Oh, well, you're just putting that up because I said something. Yes. What did you say? You said I'm going to go back there unless there's tape up. So I put the tape up. Well, you're only putting the tape up because I said that. Yes. You said what? What did you say? I'm going to go back there if there's no tape. Well, you're not allowed back there, so I'll put up the tape. It's the same thing like when they say you got to create privacy. So they shut the window and then they complain, they shut the window on me. They shut the window on me. Well, I thought you wanted them to create privacy. It's the same thing when they say you got to put up a sign. So you put up a sign and they say that sign's unconstitutional. It's literally the same thing. Hey, you want me not to stand there? You got to put up tape. Fine, I'll put up tape. Oh, no. You're only putting up tape because you're trying to keep me out of there. Yes, because you don't belong there. There's a freaking fire. This guy deserves a tasing. This guy deserves a tasing.
No, wait, Hez, come on, don't punish me because he's a dumbass. No,
I owed him that for sneaking out yesterday anyway, little punk. Is it tragic irony or poetic justice when these people get arrested? It's the most beautiful thing in the world. At this point in my life, there's nothing I like better than watching a frauditor getting put in handcuffs. Billy Yank for $5. A wise fan once said stupidity is a constitutional right in the U.S. That's right. And that little thumbnail I used this morning, I don't know where I got that from. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Say no more. All right. Oh, thank you, Billy Yank. You are the best. All you guys are the best. I got the best fans in the world. Hez is the speaker buster. That's right. Don't fool around with me, man. Oh, by the way, headphone warning. Anyway, good morning, Sandy G61. What's up? Glad to see you here on the Hezokuai or Rise and Shine with Hezokuai show. Yeah, right now we're watching this idiot. This is a Radical the Unhallowed Night video. So this douche canoe's auditing a fire, and the point I wanted to make, and Ragical pointed it out as well, is how this video is another, there's so many, beautiful example of how full of crap these guys really are. Okay, I see there's a fire. I'm a journalist. I'm going to film the fire. But I'm not going to tell you where the fire is. I'm not going to tell you what's on fire. I'm not going to talk about what they're doing to put out the fire. And in fact, as the officer walks around behind me, I'm going to keep my camera on the officer and not on the fire. Oh my goodness gracious me. I come from Nashville, Tennessee. No, I don't. I don't know why I said that. Because my brain is insane in the membrane. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry guys. It's early. It's Tuesday. What are you gonna do? At least tomorrow's hump day. We got that to look forward to. But just so you know, Sam I am with $5 wants me to explain Three Dog Night. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the stupid.
In here, and there's no line over there, and no line over there.
Please, can you move?
No. You can arrest me at this point because I was here and you started arguing with me. Give me a supervisor.
Can you move?
Give me a supervisor.
Can you move?
Give me a supervisor.
Can you move?
Give me a supervisor.
Thank you.
Give me a supervisor.
That's all I ask.
Give me a supervisor.
Once again, emphasizing grown-ass man. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here? That's a genuine question. I don't usually ask genuine questions to stupid people, but here we are. He's not going to be able to answer this question, though, but hey, it might give us some more entertainment.
What district are you with? What district are you with? You're going to lose your job for this, just so you know.
Now shut your mouth with your little power trip. Also, what happened to standing your ground? How come you're behind the line now,
Are you District 4?
All right. See, the delay between my StreamYard and my YouTube, I think, is what's throwing me off because a couple people had said that I had missed super chats earlier. And I noticed out of the corner of my eye that I got this. But I didn't see it on my StreamYard. And then all of a sudden, just now, it popped up. So I guess the delay's a little different than normal, and that's probably what's... Anyway, there's a douchebag sneaking up behind you. Look out! Ah! Ooh, that was a close one. Thank you for the warning. Oh, wait! Oh, that's just the crows. Anyway, thank you for the $2 super chat! Yes, and here's your Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. AI coffee could be poisoned. What the heck would be AI coffee? You know what's crazy? See, these AI art generators are really terrible. Like, they're bad. I should have kept some to show some examples, but I thought it would be funny to have to go into one of these AI generated art web pages and to put in because you describe what you want it to draw and then it draws it, right? So I put in butter, brain, douche, canoe using tennis rackets as oars. And what I got was a whole bunch of pictures of either just a guy in a canoe or a tennis racket? I thought it'd be funny because I thought the whole thing with the AI is it would take each one of those prompts and like mix them in some crazy way and make some like bizarre, like, you know, like my drawings, right? Like psychedelic, like crazy art stuff. And instead it was either, there were like 10 pictures, but all of them were either like literally just like a guy in a canoe or a tennis racket. Just different color tennis rackets. Okay. Oh, Colrack is here. What's up? There he is. Hey. Anyway, this guy is like a tool beyond toolishness. And it like, I mean, think about the audacity. Like, I know that we're used to hearing this same script nonsense from these idiots every day, but at least there's something there, no matter how wrong they are, right? Like, you walk into a building and a cop comes up to you and starts trying to physically push you out, and you say, "Oh, you're assaulting me. I'm going to get your job." They're obviously wrong. They're obviously idiots. But I mean, I could see how in their brains they might think that. But here's literally a fire. Once again, you look at the picture and you can see the smoke billowing out of the building. It's obviously a big deal. And this lady is keeping him out of the danger zone of the fire. And he thinks he's going to get her fired for doing that? Oh, insanity.
That's fine. I'll call him. I'll get one. Was that your supervisor that was just up here? You're not talking. That's cool. And technically, right here is not behind past the line. So if you want to be technical, but I'll call your supervisor and bring him up. And you're going to be in the wrong. You're doing it because you got an ego.
Who's the one with the ego? The one who cannot take one step back when she asks you to? That's not the one with the ego problem? This is great. Okay, journalist, how come you're not telling us the name of the building that's burning? How come you're not telling us the location? How come you're not trying to find out how the fire started?
Yeah, about that. Maybe you should have stopped recording 4 minutes and 53 seconds ago. Mind you, I removed a lot of dead air where he was just standing filming, not being able to, come up with his usual Frauditor script. I guess we're dealing with an amateur here. I guess she completely got him off guard with that "I'm a public servant but not your servant" bit. The little dick flute got all flustered. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. The Frauditor. How sad is the life of merely existing and no one wants anything to do with you?
Awesome from Ragical. Great content as always. I love it, love it, love Ragical. She needs to wrap him in crime scene tape. Oh, man. Yeah, man, these guys are so bad. This butterbrain douche canoe is too busy crying to present anything now, right? She's ignoring me. That's right. Oh, man. She is. Wait, what is that? What is your. Phil. Oh, anyway. So yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. So now the next thing I wanted to do, a little bit of a turn in a different direction slightly, is this it's a Kenny Klein video. We haven't done Kenny Klein in a couple weeks, so always good to throw some love over to Kenny Klein's way. And this is a video called "You Should Not Be Upholding the Law." Like, how dare these police officers do what they're supposed to do? And see, real quick, before I even get into this, this is a big part of the problem when it comes to people like Rogue Nation and Direct D and all of these other guys. See, Long Island Audits, another one, Auditing America, Fake Mike, all of these douche canoes, they seem to have this idea that when you're a police officer, your job is to do whatever any member of the public tells you to do. Now, of course, logically, if you even think about it a little bit, that doesn't make any sense. Because if I see a cop and I tell him, arrest that guy, so he goes to arrest the guy, and the guy he's going to arrest tells him, no, arrest that guy, and points him back to me, how's the cop going to do what both of us told him to do? How's he going to pick which one to arrest? Because two different citizens told him to do the opposite. So now what does he do? Because his job is to do whatever any citizen tells him to do. And so on that level, of course, immediately their logic falls apart. But the reason I even brought it up at all is because that's the mentality. Like, officer, you're not doing your job. Well, my job is to uphold the law. So I am doing my job by dragging your ass out of the building or whatever it is, by trespassing you, by telling you to get out of here, by telling you to move. But no, because they think that the officer's job is to do whatever anyone tells them to do. Because the citizen is their boss, and they have to do what the citizen tells them. So if you're not doing what I tell you to do, you're not doing your job. It's the same thing. It's literally like exactly the same. In fact, more so with lawyers. That's why they always insist on going pro se. Because they think a lawyer's job is to do whatever you tell them to do. So if you tell your lawyer, I want you to go to that judge and tell her that she needs to drop this case because I have toenail fungus. And then the lawyer says, no, I'm not going to do that. You're not doing your job. I told you to file that motion and you didn't file it. You're not doing your job. You're no good. It's a scam and you're ripping me off. You're asking me to talk to the judge about your toenail fungus. The hell are you talking about? I can't do that. Well, fine. Go in there and tell the judge that this case needs to be dismissed because I don't accept her jurisdiction. No, I'm not going to do that because it's stupid. And I could get disbarred. Like, what the hell are you talking about? You don't accept jurisdiction. It doesn't matter if you accept it or not. It's a thing. You could not accept that the sky is blue. That's not going to make it purple. I mean, unless there's a hurricane coming or something. But you guys know what I mean. It's not going to make it red. It's not going to make it green. Just because you don't accept it. I never consented to you arresting me. You think murderers and serial killers and people like that consent to being arrested? You think that's why they get caught? Because they say, hello, officer, please, cuff me and take me away. People are so stupid. And all of their excuses are non-excuses. What's up, Richard AT? Just chilling. Can't type. That's all good. Thank you for joining us. Maserati 5000 GT. What's up? That's right. Today's tax day, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's right. Get your wallets out and get ready to give it to Uncle Sam. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. See, This, I'll tell you right now. I don't want to get too much into, on this channel. I don't try to get, into like religion and politics and stuff too much. But let me tell you something. The fact of the matter is that that is one of the reasons why it becomes so difficult to talk to these idiots, because they will bring up things that actually are bad, right? They'll say like, well, the government did this. Well, these people did that. Rogue Nation is famous for that, right? He loves to bring up, well, what about that shooting in Ohio? Well, what about that guy who got killed by the cops in Detroit? Well, what about this, that, and name all these bad things. And you can't argue that these things are bad. You can't say, no, 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 no. That was okay that they murdered that guy. No, obviously that stuff is wrong. But there's always this connection that doesn't exist that they make. Like, you want to redress the government because you don't like the fact that somebody who was unarmed got shot by a cop. So how do you deal with that situation? What's the best possible way to deal with that situation? Well, according to these guys, it's to walk up into the DMV and walk up to the secretary behind the desk and point your camera at her until she says, please don't film me, which makes you even double down on pointing your camera at her. There you go. That'll teach those cops that shot that kid a lesson. Yeah, yeah. That'll teach them all. That'll make the government change all their rules to benefit us. What? What? Like, wait. How does that work again? Well, that's how it works. What? How do you do? What? The brain insane lies mainly in the Frauditor zone. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you should not be upholding the law by Kenny Klein TV. Thank you.
Time to wake up. This is what you need. Entertaining and educating. It's Kenny Klein TV. Tune in, please don't delay. Entertaining while we educate. This is what you need. Hey, Kenny Klein TV. Let's go.
What is up, guys? Hope everyone is having a great day. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are coming back, welcome back. And if you have yet to subscribe, please go ahead and do that. All right, so today we are taking a look at he's not really a cop watcher. He's not really a auditor. He's just a guy that posted a video on YouTube. And he apparently feels that he is being harassed by this particular police officer because he keeps violating traffic laws and things like this. I do not believe he is one of those travelers, quote unquote. He's just a guy that is, I don't know. You guys watch the video and you guys can make all the assumptions and things you would like to about him. I just want to show you the video because I think it's kind of hilarious. Just the conversation that these two have is pretty comical. It's pretty great, actually. So let's just get right into it. By the way, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. All right.
All right, name and badge number.
You have your license, registration, and proof of insurance. My name is Officer Shiner, badge 5.
Badge 5.
I can give you a business card just to make it a little bit more clear for you.
No, because we went through an interaction already. This is how many times I've seen you.
Here is my.
How many interactions I had with you already?
Sir, gave you.
All right, so you are a habitual traffic law violator. Good to know.
License, registration.
Because this is not fair. I'm a public citizen. You work for us.
Have your license, registration, proof of insurance.
You work for us.
Are you failing to identify your citizen,
No,
sir?
no.
Okay.
You know my identification though.
Okay, here's my card, so you can have.
You have many interactions with me. You know my information.
Okay, do you have that?
Yes.
Okay.
Here goes my license.
And I need your registration and proof of insurance, sir. It makes you get a amount so you can record me a little better.
Maybe you should.
Sometimes I recommend like sitting on the dash over there.
Maybe you should go out and look for real criminals.
I'm sorry that you're a criminal.
Instead of harassing me.
Okay, sir. All I'm asking is have
You know what I mean? Because I work for a living.
Okay, do you have your
I pay my taxes.
insurance card?
Huh?
Have your registration and insurance
I got
card?
all my paperwork.
Okay, by law you're required to relinquish that to me. Okay.
Okay, no problem. You don't get tired of harassing me?
Sir, you don't get tired of having your vehicles that aren't up to par?
Up to par?
Yes.
First of all, you pulled me over for no license. You sat in front of my house and you pulled me over once I got home before.
You have a current
Not only that,
are you going to relinquish the
yes, I am. Okay. I'm talking to you. I'm having a civil conversation with you. Okay. You got to de-escalate the situation, not escalate the situation.
Okay, you review police policy before then.
Excuse me?
Do you know police policy?
Oh, I know more than police policy.
Oh, very good.
I know my rights.
Oh, good. Very good.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Don't you have rights too?
I might. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Okay. Didn't you go and buy alcohol one day when I was working over there, and you gave me ID?
Sir,
yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Or not, but...
Yes, you did. And it looked like you was drinking and driving. To be honest.
Oh, okay, very good. Do you have your registration and proof of insurance?
Don't worry. I'm gonna. Okay. My boy, you quoting up the wrong tree, my boy.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. I will be filing a FOIA's request, and I will be filing a complaint to the DA's office, not here, because your chief is a joke too.
Okay, that's fine.
Your chief is a joke.
You plan on
Here goes my insurance.
Outstanding, thank you. This is expired. Do you have current insurance, sir?
Yup, you could just look it up. Same policy number. Here goes my registration. Stop harassing me, all right? Just give me my ticket. I'm going home.
Just pull out the current one, sir.
Excuse me?
Just the current one. You're giving me an expired one.
It's the same thing, officer. It's registered. You're giving me a hard time.
Whole stack of them, sir? I just want the current
Now you're giving me a hard time, officer. Now you're giving me a hard time, officer.
Okay, just by law, that is required to be signed. So if you could do that for me, because that's another.
Okay, so wait a minute. Do you have current insurance? Yes. Here's my insurance card. This is expired. Oh, you're giving me a hard time. It's an expired card. And I love the fact that, I mean, I don't know the history between these two, but I mean, like, anyone who's ever had a job, especially if a job dealing with the public, think about like if you work like in a restaurant, right? And you have hundreds of people coming up to the counter all day. Now, yeah, every once in a while you get your regular customers and you get to remember their face and who they are because you see them so often. But you see so many people come in and out, 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 in and out. This cop's supposed to remember this guy because he's pulled him over before. Yeah. Why do you keep pulling me over? Well, why do you keep driving around without your stuff? Like, it's like the idiots with that drive around with the fake license plate or with the no license plate. Why do you keep pulling me over? Well, why do you keep driving around without a license plate? Now, he said this guy's car isn't up to code, so there's probably something like maybe broken taillight or something. I don't know. They didn't get into that yet. But the point is, whatever it is, he obviously hasn't fixed it yet. You guys keep harassing me and pulling me over. Well, because you keep doing whatever it is they're pulling you over for, you idiot. It's always the cops' fault for catching them. It's never them for doing it. That's true, not just for like this guy. Maybe he's not any of those things. But he's just another person who thinks when they get caught, it's not their fault for doing it. It's the person who caught them's fault for catching them. What's up, Damon Paxson?
The violation of title. Just sign that in that little box.
Now you just nitpicking, dude. Now you just nitpicking. Come on, man.
Well, do it right the first time, and he won't
ask me for
he won't be
registration
able
and
to.
license. I'm giving it to you. This is not my vehicle, so I'm not gonna sign it.
Fine.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, here you go. Is that against the law? Me not signing that?
Yes.
Yeah. If it's not my vehicle,
Okay, well, so that's called violation.
you do what you got to do.
Violation of
Do what you got to do. Go give me my tickets. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna file a complaint. I don't appreciate you doing this to me and none of that.
You mad, bro?
I'm tired of you. Stay violating my rights, this cop. This is not the first time me interacting with this cop.
It seems like the term "my rights are being violated" are really just being overused. There's no reason to believe that any rights are being violated in this video. The guy is being stopped at a traffic stop. I mean, just don't fix what you need to fix, and you're golden, right?
He passes through my house. He sees my inspection is expired. Boom. He wants to pull me over.
Well, duh.
For any little thing, this cop. Get out of here with that.
Okay, real quick. And I love the fact they threw in that little duh from Arnold Schwarzenegger. What's up, NCR? He just said it. This cop sees that my whatever is expired, and then he pulls me over. The hell's his problem? You just said it. He saw that my thing was expired, and that's why he pulled me over. Like, you just answered your own question, you douche canoe. Why the heck does he keep pulling me over? It's like I'm driving, and he sees my stuff is expired, and then he pulls me over. What's wrong with this guy pulling me over because my stuff's expired, just because he noticed that my stuff was expired? What? Circular logic, as always.
What? Excuse me? Why? Is that a lawful order? Am I being detained? Okay. He told me to stay in my car, that it's a lawful order that I'm being detained for a citation. So we're going to see what's going on here.
Okay, so here's your information back.
How did you know I ain't have an inspection?
Because it's displayed on your windshield, sir.
No. You didn't see my on my windshield. Where you was parked at?
Sir, okay, this is a citation.
Did you go to my house and look at my vehicles to check my inspections?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm asking you a simple, honest question, officer. Did you or did you not pass through my house? Because I got video camera at my house, in front of my house. I'm asking you a question. Did you go to my house and look at my vehicles to check my inspection stickers?
Regarding the citation. I'm issuing a warning for failure to subject the vehicle to inspection and not having assigned registration. Do you have any
How do you know if I wasn't getting it inspected right now? Because I just came from Autos to
Fix.
Fix.
Impound your car for this violation, so I'm just giving you a warning for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay, no problem. You done here?
Yes, sir. Do
Okay.
you have any questions regarding the citation?
No.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I'm
go speak to the DA. I don't got no words for you.
Do you have any
You
questions?
violate my rights all the time.
Do you have any questions for you?
You should not be upholding the law.
Let's see that in an instant replay.
Do you have any questions for you?
You should not be upholding the law.
Do you have any other questions for me?
Why would I have questions for a cop that harasses me?
Have cops all around the world and auditors alike got everything wrong? Should the police not be upholding the law like this guy claims? Like he is saying they should not do it? Are we all just confused and not really knowing, and this guy is going to save us from a life of misery? More than likely not. He probably just messed up saying what he wanted to say. He was so upset. But anyway, he thinks he was harassed in this video. What do you guys think? Did it look like he was harassed at all? Or did it look like he got caught violating some laws, and he was pulled over justifiably, and he even didn't get a ticket. The guy let him off. I mean, he's talking about he's going to file charges with the DA. I kind of would like to be a fly on the wall in the DA's office to kind of see how he gets. He might not get laughed out of the building, but the DA is going to be like, okay, you know? Anyway, what did you guys think? How did the stop go? Did you have any problem with anything the police officer did?
I didn't. I think the police officer did a great job. And this is one of the things that's amazing about these idiots. Like, none of them understand. They always love to talk about how well they know the law. None of them understand it at all. Because if they understood the law even a little bit, they would know that, like, what's up, Lake 219? Like in this situation, the officer said, well, you haven't gotten an inspection. And he said, well, what if I was just on my way to get it inspected? Well, first of all, that's what they all say. You're trespassed. You need to leave. Well, I was leaving. Then leave. I am. No, you're not. You're standing there telling me that you're leaving, but you're not leaving. It's the same idea. I was, well, what if, or, hey, I need a FOIA request. Oh, well, you could go online and do it. Well, what if I don't use computers? What if I don't have internet access? What if I'm blind? What if I don't know how to read? You need to fill out the form for me because you're the public servant. It's the same thing. What if I was on my way to get my thing? Here's the thing that they don't, these guys who supposedly know the law so well don't seem to understand. And he didn't even get a citation. He got a warning. That's extremely important. Even if he did get the citation, what do? You go to court and you show them the paperwork that proves that you got your inspection done. 9 times out of 10, that would be case dismissed. And the judge would say, oh, okay, you got it done. Cool, thanks. Next. 5 seconds, done. But no. Yeah. You know, you shouldn't be upholding the law, officer. How dare you? Yes, the clods confuse public servant with personal servant. That is exactly right. They think that cops are slaves. And anyone who works for the state, if you're in the DMV or you're a librarian or you're anything that they don't like and that they love to give a hard time to, you're a public servant and you should bow down before them. Anyway, guys, I know that I haven't been on long. Well, first of all, before I even get into that, let me go ahead and do my my daily plug. Thank you. Thank you, I said. For my raffle. Don't forget, guys, that the April raffle, this month's raffle, this is your last chance to get Series 1 of the cards. The grand prize is going to be this folder with all 110 of Series 1 cards in it, including a special limited edition Schrodinger's Cat holofoil card that is individually numbered. The one you're going to get is number 10. There it is right there. And then you're going to get this folder with the entire set of all the cards already inside of it. Like, literally, the folder that I'm showing you is the prize folder. And just flipping a couple pages to give you some examples. For those who don't know, there's your Chili DeCastro, your Blandino card. There's Josh Abrams, Erie County. There's Amagansett Press. They're all in there. Ty from CHI, or Craig from CHI Audits. Polly Audis, his wife. They're all in there. Lots of good stuff. The grand prize is going to be this book and this collection of cards and this author's edition, because it says not for resale, copy of my book that I got this fancy Hezokuai stamp that says Hez for Hezokuai. and I stamped the book live on the air. So you'll get yourself a fresh stamped special edition of my book for the grand prize. Second place prize will be a regular edition of the book, also stamped. That's going to be my thing going forward. I'm going to start using the stamper on stuff to make it, special and unique. You got it as a prize if it's stamped. And those are the main prizes for now. Of course, I still got a couple booster packs and a couple other things up my sleeve. But Blackheart Knight, what's up? We watched one of your videos earlier. Thinking about auditing a school crossing guard. Has anyone done that yet? Probably. Probably. 30 bucks to beat my horn, look at my lights, and check my tires. Oh, Danny wants the Schrodinger's cat card. Well, I mean, if you want to try and win, any donation to this channel for any amount automatically gets your name in the raffle. Well, there you go. There's $1.99 from Danny. All right, you are now entered once again into the contest, and you get a Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, again, keep in mind, if anybody actually just wants to get the cards and doesn't want to, take the chance that they might not win them, go ahead and contact me an email, and I'll let you know what you have to do to actually just get a set. But again, in May, I'm going to launch Series 2 of the cards, and I'm literally going to delete the files that I used to create Series 1, so that even if I try to redo those cards, it'll be physically impossible for them to be literally exactly the same. And also, going forward, I'm going to have Series 2 or Series 3 or Series 4 written on the cards themselves. So even if the card is the same, it'll say Series 2 on it or Series 3 or whatever, so you'll know. Because obviously, just like, for example, like with Pokemon cards, every series has a Pikachu card and a Charizard card. There are certain ones that are always going to be in every series. I'm sure every series that I do is going to have a Schrodinger's cat. Every series I do is going to have a Team Skeptic. Every series I do is going to have a Kick, But, of course, Danny, you just got yourself another entry brought to you by Archangel 3. Yes, thank you so much. And look at this. We got Richard A.T. home, finally worked 43 hours straight and then came back to work till tomorrow noon. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Hey, you're working hard, buddy. That's the way to do it. Get her done. TCBing, man. Here's your 2 happy dances in a row. All right. Oh, thank you. All right. Yes. Oh, and look at that. I am not Diane. All right, Danny, I got you. Danny said, don't call me Diane. My name's Danny. All right, Danny. Well, thank you for the $2 super chat. And this is for you. All right. Thank you so much. Leland says, save the cards to a flash drive before deleting them. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make it possible for me to remake them. I want it to be like once I end Series 1, it's ended. Danny always also gifted a membership. All right. That's another entry for Danny. And another Hezekiah happy dance. All right. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. I love you guys. I got the best fans in the world. I'm telling you every time, I guarantee it. But once again, here, let me see. I got I don't know, man. Oh, it's over on the other side. Because I know I still got a couple of leftover booster packs and things from before. It won't be limited. Right, exactly. It has to be something special to make it a limited edition. And that's why, like, if I just keep doing it, I gotta open another bag of peanuts. Yeah, you keep feeding them squirrels, girl. Squirrel girl. All right. Yeah, that's Marvel Comics. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that what happened was these cards, the whole thing started as a gag, right? It was supposed to be just a novelty item. But the more I did it and the more people started to see them, the more people actually like them. And they think these cards are great. And again, although I did make them as a novelty, they are playable. You can actually play them as a game, like a fighting game, with the Frauditors versus the anti-Frauditors cards. They have health bars and whatever, defense and offense numbers and stuff, and they have attacks and all that. And people love it, and it got big. So that's why I decided, because so many people are like, yeah, but you don't have a card for this, and you don't have a card for that. You don't have a card for this. And what about this guy? And what about that guy? And blah, blah, blah. So that's why I decided to do a series 2. But then I got to, do something to keep series 1 special. So anyway, I talked about this yesterday. I've talked about this a few times. But I'm starting to get it a little bit more like locked down, like exactly how I want to handle it. So what I have is, I have a prize package that is one of the original Voodoo dolls still in the package that Salacious sent it to me in. I never opened it. A copy of my book, completely pristine, no stamp, no sign, no anything, just an absolute brand new, fresh copy right off the press of my book, and a full set of the Series 1 cards in a tin, the original cards, untouched. And I packed all that stuff together in a box. And I'm calling it my time capsule prize. And the idea is, I was thinking 5. Katie said maybe 10. And I'm thinking that might be better, because I'm pretty close to 5 now. So maybe it'll be a 10,000 sub thing. But the idea would be, somewhere down the road when I reach more subs, right? As a celebration of hitting, like if we say 10,000. In fact, I'll take a vote right now. If you want it to be 5,000, hit 5. If you want it to be 10,000, hit 10. The idea is, when I reach that number, whichever number it is, let's just say it's 10. On my 10,000 subscriber celebration that month, the grand prize will be the time capsule box. The idea being that by then, I'll have so many new subscribers that didn't hear of me back in these days, that never had a chance to get a Voodoo doll, that never had a chance to get cards, that never had a chance to get the book, because they didn't even know who I was yet, right? So, okay, everyone's voting for 10. All right, so that prize package, and it's done. That's going to be my 10,000 subscriber celebration that month that I hit 10,000. The giveaway will be that package. It'll be my time capsule package, and everyone will have their a second chance for you guys, and a first chance for people who don't even know who I am right now, that will discover me someday in the future. Unclean Hand gives me 2 weeks to hit 5K. Oh, please. I'd love that. Thank you. Yeah, you know why? Because you're going to be on the show this weekend. Yes. Hopefully that'll put us over the top. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a great time. Love Unclean Hands. Again, there've been a few people, including him, Team Skeptic. It's weird. Like, all of these creators that I admire are always saying, like, dude, you should be huge. Like, when other people who I'm a fan of, tell me that they think I should be bigger than I am, like, to me, that's like an amazing compliment, But it's always seems to be this thing, like, well, how come you don't have more followers? And my theory has always been, because I'm not pumping out videos like crazy. Even though I do this every day, during the day, a lot of people are sleeping. A lot of people are at work. There's not so many people, don't count on me raising your numbers. No, I know. Archangel 3 is like, I'd be happy to get 1,000. Well, and again, just to make sure, got to give credit where credit's due. The only reason I ever. Okay, let's start at the beginning. I got my first 300 subs because Law Talk with Mike mentioned me on his channel. And then I got my first 1,000 subs because Schrodinger mentioned me on his channel. So it was always with the help of other creators, but that's why one of the reasons why I fell in love with this community. And that's why, like, I always try to support everybody. You know, I supported Troll and now he's bigger than me. I supported Big West and now he's bigger than me. Like, we all support each other. It's a great thing, you know. I even have a video that I did where I'm talking about, hey, everybody, go subscribe to Tella Klein. She's got 3 subscribers. Now, again, she's got more subscribers than I do now. So it's like we all stick together, you know, in this community. And I love it. And I love the fact that we support each other, you know, and even the fans. Look at how many people today, like somebody in the chat saying, boy, I sure would like to join your raffle, Hezokuai. And then all of a sudden, all these other people start putting super chats saying, well, that person wants to be in the raffle. Enter their name. Here's for their entry. People buying entries for other people. It's a generous community. It's an awesome community. I love you guys. I love being a part of this. My creators, my mods, everybody. Yeah, there you go. And my members. I'm telling you, I say it every day, and I'm going to keep saying it every day because it's always true. I have the best fans in the world, and I don't just say that because everybody says that. I have physical evidence to prove that I have the best fans in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, number one, that painting on the wall right there was painted by a fan of mine, Judy Johansson. She gave that to me as a Christmas present last year. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And right there, boom, I got this t-shirt from Frauditor Troll. He just gave it to me. Right next to it is a shirt. Debo's Nation, same thing, just give it to me. He just gave it to me. And over here, I don't know if you can really see it, there's a Kick hat. And guess what? He gave me the hat, Kick. The one and only Kick gave me a Kick hat. Just gave it to me because he appreciated me and the supporter of my channel. My fan, Salacious, made these by hand. Handmade. And in fact, she supports my channel so much, I even got this right here, this picture of him that I don't know if you guys noticed, but my old picture of him was crap. So she took a better picture and sent it to me and fixed it up. And I got this here hacky sack. This is handmade by Leland Squirrels. My fans make me gifts and send them to me. I got the best fans in the world, dang nabbit, I'm telling you. I love you guys so much. You have no idea. And you make every morning when I wake up, and I never wake up like, oh no, I got to do this podcast this morning or whatever. No, it's always like, cool. I can't wait to get up and go live. This is going to be great. I love it every time. You guys make it so fun for me to get up in the morning and get my day started right. Always have a lot of fun with you guys. However, and this is what I was about to get into. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been kind of like this morning a little bit. I got a sore throat. It's really, really, really rough talking right now. So I think I'm going to cut the show short. I know. I'm sorry. But you know, I'm sitting here talking and it hurts. I got a sore throat this morning. I don't know why. I'm going to go drink some warm tea with lemon, maybe some honey. Hopefully I'll feel better. Maybe I'll do something later on. I don't know. And definitely keep your eyes open. Like I said, for anyone who missed it, yesterday, for those of you who were watching, you know that News Now Voodoo escaped at one point. And as you know, he films everything. Well, I got all the footage he took. I caught him. I brought him back. He's here now. He's back home in his cage where he belongs. Shut up. Wait, hold on. Let me do that right. So, I took all of his footage that he took while he was gone, and when I caught him, and I'm going to edit that all together So that might be a new video that'll come out either today or maybe tomorrow, but probably tonight. So anyway, in the meantime, we've been here for 2 hours. That's a pretty good show. Longer than a 90-minute movie. So thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to do one more happy dance just because. All right. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. And you always know when the show is actually over when you, because, and I'll tell you this in case you guys haven't figured it out yet. Sometimes I do a cold open and sometimes I do a fake ending. And that's why I always say, you know, it's real when you see the Elvis gnome pop up. That's when you know that it actually is the ending of the show. And so that being said, oh, yay, yay. Thank you. I love you guys. I'm off.